Somebody's here. Hello, hello. Good morning, Cheryl. Thank you for coming in today. I hope you're doing well. Hello, everybody that's come in. I got 3 thumbs up already. Thank you. Thank you so much, Cheryl. That was very nice of you. Hey, everybody. Don't be shy. Hi, Jeannie. Yep, you made it. Thank you for coming. I think this is my first live of the new year. I think so. Hello, Linda. How are you? Yep, coffee time. It is very chilly here this morning. Hey, Susan. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. It is 42 degrees here in Texas. It was in the low 30s overnight. So we're fixing to have that terrible cold winter that I've been dreading. It's on its way for sure. Hope everybody's doing well. 34, where Susan is. Susan's like upstate New York, somewhere around there. Interesting. Snowing. Snow is beautiful, but I could do without snow. I mean, it's pretty. I always said snow. Hi, Layla. 34 degrees in Indiana. Misty rain. It rained here yesterday, Layla. Okay. Okay, Susan. Thank you. Right off Manhattan. Long Island. Every time I see anything about Long Island, I think about what was that girl's name? I can't. Amy Fisher, Long Island Lolita. Is that what they called her? I remember the movie. Linda, I can't stand. Hello, Grace. How are you? Good morning, Joy. Yeah, Susan. Linda, I can't stand to have socks on my feet. It's like it confines me. But a couple of years ago, a really sweet subscriber sent me a heated mattress cover, and I have always used electric blankets in the winter. Hello, Nelda. Good to see you. But boy, let me tell you, I'm glad you did, Grace. I'm glad you came in. Oh, how sweet y'all are. So sweet. Anyway, this mattress cover, y'all, let me tell you, it's fantastic. I heat it up, I get it going about 30 minutes before I'm ready to go to bed. And I don't have to have an electric blanket, it's warm beneath you. And I had no idea it was going to replace an electric blanket, but it certainly has. It's fabulous. You might check on those. because they are wonderful. And then you don't have to wear socks. I'm dreading the winter, y'all. I'm dreading it. And I don't shut up about it. I know I should, but thank you so much, Jeannie. That's right. Good morning, LL Jean. It's good to see you. I'm glad you made it. Unfortunately, we're not going to get to see Jackie this morning. She's got something she's got to do. And she's always a pleasure to chat with, as are all of you. And I'm really happy that y'all came in. That makes me feel really good about it. I had some people that told me that they don't like live chats, and so they won't be joining us. But that's okay. We all can't like everything, you know. If we all liked everything, we'd all been married to my husband, or I would have been married to your husband. So we can't all like the same thing. I happen to like lives. I'm almost, hate to say it, but I'm a chatter from way back, chat room chatter, an AOL chat room, and then MSN had chat rooms. And there were hundreds of people in the same room. And that's right, Susan. We'd all want Simba. Cindy, good morning, my friend. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I would love Simba, Susan. You know I would. Of course, you won't ever get rid of him, and I can't spoil him like you do. I got too many around here to spoil, which makes me think this morning I went out on the front porch to feed the cat that's out there. Did you, Linda? I probably did too. That is something I like to do. And when I get in a chat room, for instance, this is what I do. I'm a typist. I like to type. Anyway, let me finish the cat story. Uh-oh, LL Jean. Good morning, Diane. I wasn't sure if you were going to make it today or not. So I went out on the front porch to feed Miss Callie, and up from around the side of the house came Mama Ma, and she's limping. She's holding her left paw. Good morning, Liz. I'm doing well. How are you? She was limping. Now, Miss Mama Ma, she is always, she's the original feral around here. Did you, Diane? I've been up since 3 o'clock. I've been dying to press this button to get this thing started because I've been up so long. So Mama Ma will let me touch her, but she won't let me pick her up, and she won't let me pet her too much, you know. But she's been somewhere again and gotten into something. I don't know. Maybe had a fight with that Mr. Biggie boy, who is so incredibly mean. Oh, he's so mean. We just no telling what that boy has had to face in his short life. But poor Mama Ma, I feel sorry for her. She's never going to be a loving cat like the others are. I'm quite sure LG and Ginger and the rest of them would prefer that I not pick them up and not hug and kiss on them, but I'm going to. If I feed them, I want to hug them. I don't know what it is, Diane, about me getting up at 3 and 4 in the morning. All of a sudden, I get tired, and because it gets so dark early, I get really, really tired, and I think it's bedtime. As soon as it gets dark, I'm like, oh, it's bedtime. But then I get up 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, and then during the day, I get worn out and have to take a nap. That's probably why I wake up so early, is because I have napped, but I can't help it. I will just sit there and maybe watch TV or whatever and doze off. I can't help it. Anyway, the chat thing. No, I don't either, Diane. Neither does Brian. He's up all night long sometimes. He's up constantly. Because I like to chat and because I like to type, I wanted to join some of the YouTube chats. And I found one. And it looked like a lot of nice people, a lot of nice ladies in there. And I'm not going to mention who it was because that's not right. But I went in and, I'm in here and I'm all excited because it's my first YouTube chat. Hey, everybody, how you doing? Nobody nobody responded to me, not even the host. Nobody said, hey, welcome my simple cottage life, or, you know, nothing. Nobody in there, none of the moderators, nobody. And so I'm sitting there and the lady, the host, is talking along, and I noticed stuff on her wall back there. I can't, it's like, look at mine, look at all this stuff. I mean, you notice stuff. And I'm like, oh, did you do all that? And she stops what she was saying. Yes, I did. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry. I thought that's what live chat was. I thought that we were supposed to talk to them. But no, I think her chat was, well, I thought so too, Diane. Her chat apparently was just her sitting there talking and not responding to the people. Everybody that came in, she didn't say, hey, good morning, so and so, or how you doing, so and so, nothing. And so that wasn't, I gave it one more try though, because the next week I went again. Same thing. I don't know, Linda. She just wanted to talk about what she wanted to talk about, and she didn't want us to ask any questions, and she didn't want people, chatting among themselves like y'all do sometimes. You ask people questions and things. She didn't want it. So that was not. You're right, Jeannie. Good morning, Linda. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming in today. I I want I want y'all to be able to, tell what's going on with you too. It's not just about me because, gosh, yeah, LL Jean. Hi, Carol. How are you? Look at that cute little, what is that, a little huggy guy? Is that what that is? Sometimes I can't see the little emotes. Well, I hope I make everyone welcome. That's I think my job to do. And I like how y'all interact with one another too. But I just didn't feel good there. Hi, Mindy. Good to see you. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you very much. I love my community, and I think everybody should get a chance to speak. And Linda, I like everybody. Hello, Czech. Uh, Canadians. I've got a card here, that Christmas card I got from a Canadian. I don't know if you can see it. It's a beautiful snowflake, and it's from Ontario, Canada. And her name is Sue. And she is one of our subscribers and very sweet lady. So, yep. Well, it's a good thing that we Don't have smell-o-vision then. Check. So there you go. Good morning, Betty. How you doing? Diane. Yeah, Michigan. Have y'all got, did you say you that it was really cold and you had snow? I could do without the snow because all that's going to do is bring cold that I have to get out in when I need to go down to Brian's and take care of his animals. And then I'm going to worry about pipes and I'm like, I, I, I could do without the snow. It's beautiful. Me too. Well, I like to look at it, Susan. I don't like to be in it. See, I have seen people say, oh, I want it to snow. I want it to snow. I saw that, Jeannie. Uh, she, she was in. She was there when Elizabeth took the throne. I don't know whether she was one of her. I don't know. She was there anyway. She witnessed it. Carol, that's funny. I'm okay with green. My roads are terrible, Linda. They got potholes and they're just terrible. There are places here, no kidding y'all, that people have the potholes are so bad on their streets that they have planted trees. I saw a picture of it the other day. Somebody had planted tree in the pothole. And of course, the county comes along and jerks them up and throws them away. But I think they got the message, but they still didn't fill in the hole. But may as well put a tree there. Good morning, Becky. Oh, no. Good morning, Kimberly. Yeah, it is. It's funny. The tree, I mean, it was a tree about that tall, you know? So, poor thing, it's not going to get to grow. Somebody's going to pull it out. But still, I thought it was kind of, they were saying, uh, y'all need to fix this hole. We've always had we've always had some bad roads around this area, especially where I am out in the country. Now it's different when you get into a town. They're a lot better. But Louisiana has wonderful roads. Their roads are beautiful and smooth, and they have that white line on both sides so you don't go off the run off the road. Grace, it rained a couple of days here and I was glad to see the rain, but now it's just real foggy, but it's cold. There's no sun this morning. So I am not going out anywhere. I've already gone to the grocery store. I've already brought all I need. Uh, and I like that. I like that I don't have to go out. And I'm not going to work next door over there either because that's just not what I want to do. Yep, dreary. I have lots of them, Check. I have 2 chihuahuas and 10 cats. And let's see, 3 of them are feral, or 2 of them are feral. Right now, it's 42, Linda. So, not so bad. Oh, yeah, they get along fine. Uh, well, no, they don't all get along, but, they don't have much choice. They're here. I feed them. I give them shelter. That's funny, Becky. Yeah, Diane, that my mama had 2 litters. Uh, I remember in the back of the house, I moved a piece of tin, and there was little Georgie and LG, and they were itty bitty. They were just like this, and they were just playing in the sun. Very good. 38. Thank you, Susan. Good thumbs up. Y'all, it does help me. You don't think it does, but it does when you give me a thumbs up, because it helps the algorithm. And what YouTube will do is they will promote uh, my channel and show it in the recommended. So it really does help me a lot. I know people think that that is not important, but it is. It really is. And thank y'all, the ones that have reached up there and given me a like. Thank you. My little pumpkin head is doing really well, and she and Mrs. Key get along just great. Everything is hunky dory. I can't believe it. I did not in all my wildest dreams think Miss Key would accept another cat in the house. But Pumpkin Pumpkin just jumps right in there, wherever I am or if I go to make up the bed, I'll look up and there she'll be sitting on the end of the bed. Or I'll go into the kitchen and do something. Next thing I know, she's sitting right there. She follows me all over the place. She's got her nose in everything. And this is her house. Good morning, Brenda. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, 6 years, Linda. Yeah, 6 years. I know, Diane. It, who would have thunk it, huh? Who would have known? No, but my son has goats, check. So here he has a little goat. Oh gosh, yeah. I had scars. She clawed my hands. She jumped me. She used to grab my legs and bite me and scratch me. Battle wounds, I'm telling you. And I never gave up on her and kicked her out, though. And I've had people say, I don't know, Cindy, I have the saying, and it goes for cats too, but I used to say, I will take all dogs God sends me, but that goes for cats too. I'm not going to turn away an animal, and I am not going to not feed an animal. And not too long ago, I showed a little bit of what I had bought at the grocery store. And one of my comments that someone made was, you paid more for your cat food than you did for your food. And that was true. I didn't realize I had done that, but I did. They can't help it. They didn't ask to be here. I can't turn an animal away if I know it's hungry and needs shelter. I can't do it. So they're innocent little babies, and if they come here, if they want to get along with people, but that they were ferals, check. Mama Cat, Mama Ma is her name. She came here first. And then she had 2 litters of babies, and it took me a long time to tame those babies. I think so too, LLG. Oh, funny, Diane. Yeah, Becky, it has. It's gotten really long. This is not. It's much longer in the back. Much longer. You have 6 dogs. The most I've ever had at one time was 4. Well, thank you, Carol. I love them. I mean, Mr. Biggie Boy, if he would be nice and get along with everybody, because he's beautiful, but I'm getting to where y'all. Let me tell you, a couple of nights ago, I went out there and I was getting his food ready. I feed him in a different area from the others, so that he won't, take over their bowl. I put my hand down there with the bowl, and he sniffed at my hand. He touched me. And so that makes me happy, because I think I'm going to be able to tame him. It'll take a long time. Well, she's talking about a football player. Did y'all hear me say that? Wool. Wool. It's a well. Wool. My 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 country voice is coming out. Well, me too. I'm confused. I'm sitting here waiting for somebody to fix it, because I don't know. I don't know. Y'all started the story and y'all are talking back and forth. Go ahead. We'll just watch. Anyway, yes, LL Jean. Miss Key had 9 kittens 6 years ago. And when they got old enough, I found homes for them. Now I wish I'd have kept all of those, because they were beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I'm wondering sometimes, I read something that said cats do not know that their babies are not there anymore. Once you know, if you give them away, they don't think about them again. I don't know how anybody got in a cat's brain to know that. How do we know what cats think? But she may have been grieving the loss of her kittens. I don't know. Oh, y'all see my sweater? You know what this is? You see the movie, The Big Lebowski? Jeff Bridges was in that movie, The Big Lebowski. And Brian bought this sweater, and it's the one it's one exactly like Jeff Bridges wore in the movie. And Brian bought it for himself. And then when he got it, it was too small for him. So he gave it to me, and that's fine with me. I like it. Yep. And it is warm. It's a very nice sweater. I'm happy to have it. But it's kind of neat, because y'all know everything. If you ever watched the movie, he wears this sweater. Gosh, Diane, I hadn't been bowling in years. I would be afraid to do it now if I fell down or something, because I would break something. I don't want to break anything. But I guess it would be. But it's very warm. It's interesting that it's not really that thick, but it's a tight knit stuff. So it's warm. I like it when Brian buys stuff and they don't fit him. Been years since I've done bowling, Diane. I used to be pretty good at it. I could at least get the ball down the lane instead of going in the, what are those they call, alley? Where are you from, Chick? If you don't mind me asking. course, you can't do anything about me asking because I did. Yeah. You don't have to tell me the town or anything. I just kind of like to know where people are from. Oh, Jeannie. Cool. Do I, Linda? I am trying my best to lower my voice some and not be so loud because I listened to my last live that I had last week. And y'all, I'm yelling. Oh, you're an Aussie. Okay. Hi, Carol. I'm doing quite well. Thank you for asking. How are you? I used to have a friend who was from Australia in NSW, whatever that means. You'll know. Oh, well, Diane, I was. Oh, okay. He sent me a shirt check and it said, she's a Sheila. Yeah. Um, and that's what they call women, I guess, over there. She's a Sheila. I like Canada, Kimberly. I do. I think it's a beautiful place. New South Wales. I did not know that. He was a mountain climber or something. He was one of my chat room people I was telling y'all about when we would chat. I do too, Diane. Hey, Rose. It's okay that you're not that late. What time is it anyway? I don't know. We've only been here 33 minutes. You are fashionably late. Now I don't know some of your terminology. It's like I'm studying that British terminology and and the things they say. Oh, really, Carol? Do you make those little dogs and cats out of that felting stuff? I've seen little bitty little kitties and stuff they make out of that, and they're so cute. Linda, really? Hey, good, Rose. That's great. Go to a lot of trouble just to say no. Just say no. Hello, Sue. Good morning to you. It's Saturday. It's a day to do what you want. Do whatever you want. Jeannie, that's right. That's which means there should be 47 folks hitting the like button. There's 48 now. And one person that jarred one person to action. One hit the like, oh, two hit the like button. Come on, can we get three, four, five? Oh no, Mindy. Thank you very much. Liz, I'm not sure. Let me tell you what I did New Year's Day. When I got up, I decided I love them too, Joy. Love them, love them, love them. Oh, I'd love to see some, Carol. I really would. New Year's Day, I changed the sheets on the bed. I vacuumed all my floors. I cleaned my bathroom. I cleaned the laundry room. I took all the shelves, stuff off the shelves in the pantry, cleaned all of that, put it all back with all the little labels facing perfectly straight. Oh gosh, Susan, I would love that. Let me tell you something. I used to have AOL. Everybody in the world had AOL back then. This was in the 80s. And you know how AOL has, you've got mail. Whenever you get mail in your box, it announces you've got mail. So I found a clip of Chris Farley and I downloaded that and I made it my notification for mail. Now, don't get mad at me. It says, well, Lottie freaking da, you've got mail. I loved Chris Farley. I have it. I still have it too, Mindy. I don't use it, but I have it. Unfortunately, I've lost Chris Farley yelling out, well, Lottie freaking da. But that's what I had. So that's my Big Lebowski sweater. I love it. Hello, Mrs. Resale. Welcome. We have another Aussie in here by the name of Czech. Speak up, Czech. You've got a fellow Aussie here. He or she, I don't know whether Czech is a he or she. Mrs. Resale. You must have a channel. Do you have a channel, Mrs. Resale? No. Oh, you know about my fence. No, it's still laying on the ground. Linda, I'm not necessarily doing keto. Oh, okay, Miss Resale, great. When you get some videos, let me know and I will subscribe to you. I'm not necessarily doing keto, straight keto, but I have cut out all bread and all sugar. Hey, Sean. Sean, did you hear when you were out mowing raking up your leaves a couple of days ago? Did a little car pass by and go beep, 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 beep? Hey, Linda, it's good to see you. I'm glad you found time to come in and see us. Well, Sean, if you did and heard that little beep, 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 it was me. I passed around you going around that corner and honked at you. Yeah, Sean is a real neighbor. I mean, a neighbor for sure. Lives on the same road I live on. And he was out raking up his leaves, I think burning in his yard, and I passed by. I have 10, Miss Resale. Thank you, Sue. Thank you. Well, I wasted a honk. I usually during the week, Sean, I go up and down that road about 4 times. Yeah, it is a lot of meowing. There, I only have two inside, Mrs. Resale. But yeah, I passed by Sean and about four different. Well, I passed by going to Brian's and then home, and then going to Brian's and home, going to Brian's home, going to Brian's home. That's what I do. So 4 times a day. So that would be eight times I pass your house. I don't know. I haven't bothered him yet, Diane. I haven't. I haven't said, "Oh, Sean, can you come up here and change my oil? Can you help me with this flat tire?" I hadn't done that to him at least. Thank goodness. Yeah, I knew you were going to do that. That's what we're supposed to do, Kimberly. We're supposed to feed the dogs and the cats and the birds and the squirrels. That's what we're supposed to do. And I promise you, Sean, I promise you, I will never ask you to come in and work on my car. Or now, I might ask you if I have a leak, a busted pipe, to help me turn my water off because I can't do it by myself. I've tried. But right now, I don't need you. So you can go ahead. Oh, Joy, that's sweet. Once when I first started my channel and I started getting my subscribers and I loved them. Oh gosh, I loved them. I still do. But I would say I would love to have a town, just a little town, and all of us live in the same town. Good, good, Sean. There's a that the thing in the ground out there where you turn the water off. You know what I'm talking about? I have to get these channel locks and try to turn that little knob doesn't want to turn off, and I have to find it all the time too because they sure did bury it deep for heaven's sake. Anyway, so we can all live in the same little town, and there are people in my community here. There would be, Diane. Yeah, Sue, I know they live longer indoors. It bothers me an awful lot. I don't know, Miss Resale, but there are those among you who make wonderful casseroles and pies and cakes. Marytown, Marytown. We could call it Merry, College Town. And then there are those of you who sew. So I mean, think. And then there's those of you who work on electricals or plumbings and things like that. I mean, we wouldn't need anybody else. Marytown, Mary Cottage Town. Anyway, that's not going to happen, but it would be nice. I would be perfectly content. Yeah, Friendship Town. Yeah, we're like a little group of ladies and gentlemen that get together on the weekend and have coffee with one another and chat. Marysville. You know what, Sean? Every dead gum town in Indiana has a ville on the end of it. Have you noticed that? Noblesville. Uh, that I guess Tracy's town is Noblesville, isn't it? But every one of them have a ville on the end of it, or so far that I've noticed. So So what are you going to do today, Sean? You're going to keep working out in your yard? Today, I don't think I'm going to do anything. I didn't do a whole lot yesterday, but I got my house all cleaned up, so I don't have to worry about that. Hansfield. That might be. That might be, Sue. I never thought of that. Even the big towns, I think, have Bill on the end of it. Interesting. Towns in Texas are almost ridiculous. Some of them. We have a cut and shoot. That's got a cut and shoot. I wish I could think of all the stupid names that Texas towns are ridiculous. Of course, we have a Paris, Um, that's nice. Nice, Sean. Hello, Sonia from Croatia. Oh, we're getting a variety of places in here. Yeah, they do, Diane. Some weird ones, don't they? Slaughtersville. That's awful. Slaughtersville. Yep, Joy, they do. Village of. Ah, Dublin, Italy. A lot of weird. Near me is Longview, and the guy that named it was up on a hill and looked out over the land and said, "My, that is a long view." Oatmeal, no kidding. Yeah, Paris. There's not a whole lot up in there, Sean, in Paris. I know, Diane. I, I think they need to change that. Now, they just should have. Yep, they have a Rome. Italy? On Italy. Paradise and hell. My gosh. Weird. Huh. Let's see. I think I missed something. Well, I can't make my little thingies. I can't. Oh, you did, Diane? I'm sorry. I didn't see it start a commercial. Yeah. The commercial, the little ads, they're usually about 60 seconds long. It's not me doing it, it's YouTube. Goat Mountain. Huh. Goat Mountain. I know that people have weird towns. Some are named after the founding person. Some are, especially in the South, they're after Confederate uh, soldier or the Confederates, you know. I've been watching a lot about Palm Springs in California, and all the movie stars and so forth years and years ago that built big homes out there. It's really interesting. Yes, Jeannie, absolutely. Kermit. Hmm. Uh, no, I didn't see my ginger this morning, but I figure he was up under the porch, hopefully staying warm because it was really cold when I went out there to feed him. Everybody else is here. I bet, Linda, no kidding. I have a fellow YouTube uh, creator, Sean, who lives in Palm Springs, and he has a channel. And he's real interesting because he shows different places in Palm Springs. He shows different, like like Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin had beautiful homes out there, and their homes are still there. They're threatening to demolish them because the home itself is not of any more worth than being uh, famous. That's it. It's not, the home isn't up to code anymore, and there's just uh, but it would be a shame to demolish those beautiful homes. Miss Key is 7 years old. Yeah, it is a shame, Diane. There are a lot of, they just tore down Betty White's house in Los Angeles, and isn't that a sad thing? But she lived in it, I think they said 50 years, something like that. And I picture this old couch and not up to date appliances. And now she had it updated because she certainly had the money to do it. But I don't know why they tore it down, but that is a shame because that was Betty White. Everybody loved Betty White. Who didn't like Betty White, of all things? Oops, it's getting hot. I'm getting hot now. And nowadays, they just tear them down and build something new. They don't upgrade them or something like that. They just build what they want. But it seemed like to me the fun of living in a place like Lucille Ball's house, for instance, what they did on that one is they totally remodeled it and totally changed the outside look of it. But I would have left that outside because that's the home that Lucy lived in. Wouldn't you rather have had the way it looked when she was living in it? I mean, to me that's wonderful. I would love to have that. Yeah, well, it's still there, but it's just totally different now. They've taken off the porches and changed the windows and changed the facade of it, and it's totally different now. So you wouldn't even know that it was Lucy's house. To me, the biggest fun of having that place is knowing that that was her house and other people knowing that was her house. Although it's possible that, you know, uh, tourists tourists may have driven them nuts. I don't know. Anyway, that's what my friend does. He goes different places in Palm Springs and shows off those homes. And Dean Martin's house, he left to his first wife when they divorced. And I don't know what I assume she passed away already, but it's just nothing but a rundown piece of mess now. That's a shame. It wasn't very fancy either. That's shocking. Oh, recently there was a lottery here, and somebody apparently that lives, not very far from me, won $2 million in the lottery. That makes me want to go out and buy tickets. I remember one year I thought, I am going to win the lottery. I'm going to do it. I made a special trip to the convenience store and bought myself a ticket. And I came home and set it right there and waiting for him to call my number. And I got a few numbers, but I didn't win. And I was almost, I know, Diane. See, did you see the video that Jackie sent to me? I put it on my channel. I think it's got her name in the title if you've missed it, but it's Jackie's house. It's a cottage, is what she calls it, a cottage. Me too, Linda. I have that too. I know, Diane. It's gorgeous. And she calls it a cottage. To me, it's a mansion or a castle or something like that. It's rock and all those roses that she's got and all the beautiful plants and things. It's beautiful. I'm so glad that she sent me that. If y'all want to look at it, it's a cottage, and she lives somewhere close to London. And she sent me a video, and I've got it. I've got it on my channel. One of the videos. It's worth looking at because it's so beautiful. I think it starts. I think the thumbnail says hi. My name is Jackie or something like that. If you're interested in looking at it. So 55 in the room. Thank you, y'all. 43 thumbs up. So thank you very much. And we have been here 58 minutes. Oh, man. Yeah, they cut up the land. They take up and cut the land up in little sections and cram as many houses as they possibly can. Where my daughter lives in Dallas, that between the houses is about one mower length. It seems like one push mower length between each house, and little bitty postage stamp backyards. They just cram as many houses on the land as they possibly can. I like I like I like you know, if I want to go out in my pajamas on my back patio, I want to do that, and I do. And so I don't want to live in a community or something where you can't do that. Yeah, I remember before I put up my privacy fence back here, I was out there one night and I was in my pajamas. Really was. And all of a sudden, up over this hill and down my fence line there came the neighbor on his three wheeler or whatever he was riding at the time. And I crouched down because I'm in pajamas, and I'm crouching down until he gets on by. And then I thought, okay, that's that. I am going to put up a fence. Of course, I didn't realize he was so good at tearing fences down. He didn't tear that one down. He tore down the one on the other side. I think maybe he he has dementia. I really do. I really think he's got dementia. That he doesn't even remember doing what he did. So I try not to. If that's the case, I feel bad for him. I like wearing them outside. Me too, Rose. Yeah. Yeah, let me tell you something. I wore this outfit to see my doctor several months ago. And when I got in she took me back to in the room, not the doctor, but their assistant or whatever, she said, "Are those pajamas you have on? Because because a lot of people won't let you wear those in here." It wasn't a negligee. Ella Jean, I don't think I ever in my life had a negligee. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know. Something skimpy. I doubt it. So she said that to me. Uh, "Oh, that's pajamas." And I said, "I'm sorry, I did." I said, "Are you the fashion police?" I said, "These are not pajamas. You don't have to worry about that. But I tell you something, there are a lot of people that work here in this building that are dressed way worse than I am." And she never asked me that again. And I'm glad that I didn't say that to the person who gives you the shots or draws your blood because. So, but that was rude to say that. "Are those pajamas you have on?" Now, I do admit, I drove up to Walmart one day and I was getting out of the car, and the woman got out of her truck right in front of me, and she had on the same darn pajamas that I have. They were those blue pajamas with little clouds all over them. No, that's not the same one, Susan. That was not the same one. I got rid of that one. Yeah, dadgum car. I use dadgum all the time. Yeah, mind your business. That's right. Mind your business. Well, what's she gonna do? Tell me to get up if they were? Let's say they were pajamas. Hi, Debbie. Hello to you. Hugs to Dexter. Anyway, that woman was wearing those blue pajamas with the little clouds all over them, like I've got. She had just not the pants; she had the long sleeve top too. And I swear to God, I wanted to go, "Hey, I've got those pajamas," but I didn't. I didn't. I think so, Linda. There could be. There couldn't be any other reason for it. Mm, I guess being hurt makes you kind of lash out at others. Oh my gosh, Debbie, flannel pajamas and black pumps. She was dressed up then, wasn't she? If she wore black pumps, it's funny. There are videos on YouTube, y'all. People of Walmart. Have you ever seen them? Have y'all ever seen them? People of Walmart, and it shows. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. But it shows guys in short shorts and a feather boa around his neck and high heels and all that stuff. The old lady card. Yeah, there's video. They're hilarious. Sometimes I watch them because they're so funny. And there was one this one woman had her husband on a leash. She had a collar around his neck and a chain. She and Debbie, that's funny. People of Walmart. That's exactly right. That's what it is. That's the name of it. That's hilarious though. The things they wear, knit shirts that are made out of netting, that you can see through. Um, weird stuff. If you wear pumps, it dresses up anything. Let your freak flag fly. That's kind of hard to say. Let your freak flag fly. See, I can't even do it. Say it 3 times in a row, Mindy. She did. She had a leather collar around the dude's neck. She had a chain attached, and he had on uh, uh, I'm trying to think what they're called. Wedges, shoes, wedgies. Well, wedgie. He might have had a wedgie, but he was wearing wedges shoes. You know, there are times when I've got to go down to Brian's and do something, and I'm in my pajamas, and I'm thinking I would love to be able to just wear my pajamas down there, get that done, get back in the car, and get back home. But as sure as shooting, I'd have a flat or run off the road or couldn't get my car started out there or something in my pajamas. My tenant that lived next door, she wore a gown, a very thin gown, and never wore a robe. For every one of the people, the men that went over there to work on that house, she would greet them in this thin gown. And there is not, you'd like to say, you really not to put on some clothes. But I didn't. I never said I can't do that. I can't do anything. Yeah. Always wear clean underwear. That is absolutely right. Every mother says that to their kid. I have done it many, many times, Cindy. I just fear sometime if something happened to the car. I don't know. I'm that way. I just a worry wart's what it is. I worry about stuff that's not even. Hey, Chris. Good morning to you. Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you today. Oh, that's a good idea, Susan. Put that in the car. I do have a coat in the car and a scarf. Oh my gosh, shadow. No, I don't think so, Joy. Thanks, Chris. Good to see you. Yeah, that is a good idea. Yeah, it's very weird. A male neighbor. I think there's something wrong with him upstairs there, Shadow. He's got a loose screw somewhere. Yep. I'm not going to do that. y'all. I'm not going to expose myself in a video for YouTube. I know that there are some folks that do. They do that for the views, I would assume. But I'm not going to do that. Oh, you're getting an ad, some of you. You mean braless, Debbie? I knew braless. Well, I did a little thing about throwing away a bra. It was a short where I threw it across the room, said I'm not going to wear it anymore. Yes. So I am widowed. What now? She has one, Sue. That her name is Cindy. She's got a channel, and Ramblin' Rose she's in here or was in here. I don't know if she's still in here now. She has a channel. She makes beautiful candles. There she is, Ramblin' Rose Cottage. Well, Simply Jeannie, you have one? Do you have videos and stuff? I mean, I assume you do, but I didn't know that. I didn't know you had a channel. I will happily subscribe to you. When I get through with this, because I can't do it from here. Okay, good. Because I can't do it from here, but when I get through with this, I will go back and click on you and then go and subscribe to you. That's what we need to do. We need to subscribe to our community people. That's so Jeannie and Cindy is So I Am Widowed. And then there's Ramblin' Rose and me. Susan, you need to start a channel. And you could have antics of Simba or something. Show us Simba all the time. I'm not kidding. There are cat people out there that would faithfully follow you. Oh, Mindy, I'm sorry. I forgot about you. Mindy's got a channel too, y'all. Mindy's Place. Yeah, Simba's World. Susan, you could at least do a video and put it on your channel. I know, Susan, do a short, a short and see what that does, because YouTube will promote that, and we can watch shorts. You can get a lot of views out of a short. Shadow, okay, Sean, have a good day. I know you're doing your yard. You take care. Thank you for coming in too, Sean. Shadow, I think they always have. I think they always have. I would too, Linda. I would love to see that, Susan. No kidding. Bye, Sean. Um, yeah, but Jeannie, that doesn't help the person that's making the videos. The ads are it. That's how people that make the videos earn money, by the ads. I know they're irritating. Thank you, Liz. Oh, where I'm going? Come on. What are you waiting on? Get on. I don't think we're going to be able to talk Susan into doing it. That's my very first video, Jeannie. My very first video. Well, she didn't say no. Susan didn't say no. Maybe it's pretty good. That was a wig I ordered from a YouTube ad, not YouTube, Facebook ad. I mean, it looked nothing like, oh, that one. People say, well, you should have used a bigger pan. Yeah, yeah, I sure did. Here's the thing. I like to show when I mess up. It's kind of like showing you what not to do, you know? Okay, LL Jean, thank you for coming in. And I will see you soon. I would too. Susan, you've got some subscribers. Simba's World. Just show Simba being a rotten cat. Because you indulge that cat. Yeah, you got to laugh at yourself. I know he is, Susan. He is. He didn't ask for that stuff. But here's the thing I love, Susan. You know how you told me that when you go, bye, LL Jean, love you. When you go out, you let Simba play with your tablet, something like that. And then he gets on Amazon and starts ordering stuff. And that's how come all that stuff comes in the mail, because Simba orders it when you're gone. Now, those are cute. That's cute stuff. I like that. It's funny. Simba orders junk while Susan is gone or in the other room or whatever. He's a shopper. See there? Yeah. She blames everything she orders on poor old Simba. Yes, Debbie. I turned Brian's TV on to. I don't do cat TV, and I'll tell you why. Because Brian's cat is named Steve. Steve lunges at the TV set, and I'm afraid he's going to knock it off. So I can't let cat TV. I can't do birds for sure. But when I'm down there working, I turn those music things on for them, so they, you know. Simba has been very generous, Linda. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I like to watch shorts. I love the shorts, especially the animals. And some of them, they do voiceovers. They'll have, somebody saying to their cat, did you knock all that plant off and get all that dirt on the floor? And the cat's going, I don't know. I didn't do anything like that. I love those shorts, especially when it has animals in it, because the animals are funny as heck. Then they do the zoomies. I did a video with Thule. She was I can't do it too loud. I was going to give her a treat, and she was zoomies back and forth, and people love them. They watch them. Yes, I love the shorts. They're hilarious. Oh, they do. Oh, Joy. Y'all, there is a guy, and he's on YouTube, and it's any barbershop, and he's bald, but he's getting his head waxed in the barber chair. And there's all these guys standing around, and they're filming it. And they've got wax, it's hard wax on his whole head. Now, even though he's bald, he's still got hairs up there. Okay, they start pulling that stuff off, and this guy is in so much pain. There's parts of it where he's literally just shaking, 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 and they're wiping his face off, and it's awful. But they've got to get it off. He can't go around with this helmet of wax. But they're all laughing like crazy on this thing, and I'm laughing too because the guy is in so much pain. they I guess that's awful to make fun of somebody that's in pain, but he did it so funny. Bye bye, Shadow. Thank you for coming. See you at the fence. Um, Makes me wonder who Shadow is. Knows the saying, "See you at the fence." Some people know that, and some people don't. That's Diane started that. Um, anyway, it's hilarious. I laugh and laugh over that. Poor guy. I guess he won't ever do that again. So you got to be a My Simple Cottage Life sub to know. See you at the fence. That's special for my channel, isn't it, Diane? I'm looking at Daisy. Daisy's getting to where she can't hardly get around anymore, y'all. She's 16 years old. And I'm having to cut her food up and stuff. And, carry her to the food now and all. So she was my Bobby's favorite. Thank you for coming in, Cheryl. I enjoyed having you here. You have a great day. Well, y'all, we're at 1 hour and 23 minutes. So I guess it's about time that we can shut this down. Oh, merci, everything. Thank you so much for that. That was nice. Merci. Nap time. It is what time? Oh, 11:20 here. Okay, everybody, I want to thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you so much. I think I'm going to have a live on Wednesday night, everybody, at 6 p.m. Now, I don't know yet. I will put up a announcement if I do. Thank you, Linda, for coming in. Grace, bye bye. Have a good day. Okay, Rose. Oh, that sounds good. Well, thank you, Missy, for coming in. I appreciate it. And I hope you will come back again. We usually start around 10 a.m. Bye, Mindy. Bye bye, Joy. Thank you. Bye, Diane. Susan and Diane are our moderators here, and I really do appreciate y'all. Thank you, Merci. You come again. Bye bye, Betty. See y'all soon. Love y'all. Thank you.